And we're back. It's still my dad's 61st birthday, and it will be for the next video after this. But that's going to be on my other channel, Family Friendly Daddy Blog, about genealogy. So you won't watch that because you don't care about that. All you care about is hair loss. You're obsessed with it, man. You're obsessed, man. All right, here's what this video is about. I've been doing hair loss videos solidly for 2 years now. I mean, really 2.5, but like several a day pretty much now for over 2 years. And what I wanted to do is to kind of look back, because my dad's been a guest star in a lot of these videos, just to kind of look back internally, because I know I help a lot of you. You tell me that I help you to overcome this psychological obstacle that this physical limitation puts on you because of your hair. But what I want to do is turn the camera inward and figure out maybe if we've grown in the process of this. So I'll begin. What I want to say is, I think for people who have been following this for a while, from the beginning, you've seen how at first, I think looking back, I appeared that my hair loss really did bother me. That it still, even though it wasn't a big deal to me, it still bothered me. What I think has happened, and only you could know better than I if you've been watching like Robert and Maxwell Smart have, as long as they have, but what I would say is, doing these videos has helped me. It really has. See, when I went to college, it was originally to become a teacher, and something they say is, it's one thing to hear something, another thing to see it, another thing to even touch it, whatever you're trying to learn. But when you teach it yourself, that's the best way to learn something. So trust me, I've learned a lot about how, coming to the conclusion personally that my hair loss doesn't have to be part of my identity. And maybe even this week alone, when I accidentally stumbled across the finding as we did the Bible study on balding, how we learned that ultimately, whether you see hair loss as an imperfection or not, is your personal choice. You get to decide that. Most of the free market, they don't care. They think balding is normal. They think growing a beard, just like Socrates, right? If you Google a statue, and won't you see a bald man with a beard, right? And that's the way it's always been. But now in the days of hair transplants and Propecia and all that good stuff, what it's done is it's made the problem seem worse than it is. And I think in these years of doing these videos, I've come to understand that more so than ever. And then the reward I get is that I get to help other people through that. But here's the cool thing. They're much younger than me. I'm 36 and a half. I'm so much older than you. You're like 21 or something. You get to know this now. You get to go further in life sooner because of this. And I'm happy to do that. But see, I didn't know this stuff until I started doing these videos for years now. And so I just want to say I'm happy that I can help, but I wouldn't have learned this anywhere else other than like learning through myself. The psychological advantage of being able to talk every day, and you guys comment, I think it helps us all. So I've definitely grown as a person. I've definitely gained more of my identity through making these videos about hair loss, and ultimately I've grown to the point where I realize my hair loss definitely does not define my identity, other than being able to help other guys through it. Do you have anything that you wanted to just kind of add as far as any of this goes?
Yeah, I think even, at my age, I learned a lot just from this, because, you always, like you said, do you think people are looking down on you or think different of you because you're losing your hair? No, they don't. And that was something I always thought, well, I'm not as attractive, what's going to happen when my hair falls out? All these crazy things, and it's nothing. It means nothing.
So yeah, it's funny because it's one thing when you're watching these videos, but when you're telling people this stuff every day, you start to believe what you're telling people, and you realize, wow, I'm helping this one 15-year-old kid in Arizona, but actually, even though I didn't realize that it affected me, I guess maybe it did. Now I'm fine. But if we were to go back and watch my videos 2 years ago, I think it would be a different level of confidence that you'd even see here. So I just wanted to to be honest and vulnerable with you, because typically you are that way with me in the comment section. You tell me your life stories and you tell me your insecurities. And hey, there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. And even if it seems like I know what I'm talking about in these videos, which in my mind I think I do, but ultimately I'm growing too. And even on my dad's 61st birthday,
Yeah.
he's showing, hey, we're grown men, but even we're still learning. And the day you stop learning is the day that you die. So you know what? Don't die.